Hi, I'm Jamie.
And I'm Asin, and today we will be talking you through what you need to consider when building over and near drains and sewers.
Esin, let's say I'm a homeowner planning an extension. What do I need to know?
Well, before you start any building work, it's important to understand if there will be any impact caused to the drains and sewer pipes within your property boundary. There are three types of pipes you need to be aware of. A private drain is the drainage pipe within your property boundary that only serves your home. This is your responsibility to maintain, and there are no restrictions on what building work you can carry out or near it. A public lateral drain is a drain that serves your home but is located outside of your property boundary. It might be in the public road, or it may cross through your neighbour's land, like in this example. Public lateral drains are owned and maintained by Yorkshire Water, so there are restrictions on what building work you can do over or near them. A public sewer is part of the public network that's owned and maintained by Yorkshire Water. In this example, there are multiple properties connected to the public sewer on the same shared pipe, and this shared pipe is owned and maintained by Yorkshire Water, even though it crosses through three of the property's gardens. There are restrictions on the building work you can do over or near a public sewer.
So how can I check what sewer drains or pipes are around my home?
Well, you can start by having a look around your property for telltale signs such as soil vent pipes, rainwater pipes, gullies and manhole covers. So here we have a manhole cover in the yard. This is probably the biggest sign that there is a public sewer underneath.
Sure, is this the only type of manhole I need to look out for?
No, manhole and access covers come in all different shapes and sizes. They can be square, rectangular, circular or triangular. Manhole covers can also be made of concrete, especially if the property was built back in the 50s or 60s. But you may also want to look out for a plastic or cast iron cover if your property is a newer build. You may come across a smaller access point or rodding eye. Generally, these are private, but sometimes they can be part of the public sewer system. Likewise, if your property discharges to a septic tank or soakaway, the system is likely to be entirely private.
So is there anything else I should keep an eye out for?
Yep, you should look out for drains on the external walls of the property.
Okay, so how do I know if it's shared or private?
If you see a connecting pipe coming across your neighbour's boundary, like we have here for example, it may be a shared soil vent pipe. To make sure, you might want to ask your neighbours to flush their toilet and see if you can hear it running down your pipe. Also make sure to check the guttering across your roof. Many semi-detached and terrace houses have a shared gutter with a downpipe on every other house or at the end of the row, which carries rainwater from each property into a shared gully.
So with this shared downpipe, would there be any restrictions on what building work I can do nearby?
Yes, you may need to change your proposed building plan or apply for a minor sewer alteration, subject to our approval.
Does that mean Yorkshire Water owns this downpipe then?
No, we are only responsible for a shared system once it enters the ground. We don't own any of the pipework above ground, so it is a good idea to check the guttering and pipeworks around the property to find out if it's a shared system or not.
Okay, so if I don't find anything above ground, does that mean I can just go ahead and start planning my extension?
No, even if there is nothing above ground does not mean there is nothing underground. This is why you should check any existing records of the drainage around your property before starting any building work.
Okay, how do I do that?
Contact your builder, architect, estate agent, the previous owner or your local council for any blueprints or further information about the property's drains. You might also want to ask your neighbour if there's a shared drainage system and if they have any drainage plans. You can also check your property's deeds in case there is any information recorded there about the drainage system. If your property was built after the 1st of July 2011, the developer may not have put your property's drainage forward for adoption, and the lateral drains and sewers may also be private. Only sewers that meet the transfer criteria before 1st of July 2011 will have transferred to us as public sewers. You might want to visit our website to access our public sewer records. Just keep in mind that underground sewerage isn't always recorded, so these records may not be 100% complete. If you need any further confirmation, you can arrange for a competent contractor to come and do a CCTV drainage survey or tracing service at your property.
So Esin, anything else I need to be aware of?
Well, Jamie, it's really important to know that you can't build over or within 3 meters of a public sewer or lateral drain without our approval. You also need our approval to make any alterations to a public sewer or lateral drain.
Okay, and finally, where can I go for more information?
Guidance on building over or near sewers, what's acceptable and what's not, is covered by building regulations under Part H4 of approved document H, which you can find on gov.uk. We recommend you take a look at the Part H4 before planning any building works on your home so that you're better prepared. If you'd like our written assessment of your building proposal to find out if we'd have any objections, you can submit a sewer build over inquiry to us. This comes with an upfront fee and is available on our website.